Hey kids, it's Kristen. The reason I looked crazy is because my clicker was giving me problems, so I was having a little hissy fit with my clicker. I'm super excited for today's video. I got my Nomad Royal Europe palette. I am so stoked. This palette looks absolutely gorgeous. It's like a bunch of jewel tones. Well, you'll see. So I'm gonna do swatches. I'm gonna put some primer like on the back of my hand and arm. I'm not like the best swatcher, and I always feel bad. I feel like I'm giving like a bad representation. So I'm gonna try using some primer, see if that helps. So opening it up, these are the colors. They are absolutely gorgeous. I love them. All right. So I'm filming this on Tuesday. Yesterday, it snowed 26 inches, and it's still snowing. It's insane. Luckily, we do have like a covered back porch patio area, so like the little dogs can at least like get out and do their thing. Even Red is like, and he's my 80-pounder, so he's a big boy, and even he's like having a hard time moving around back there. Yeah. My husband started shoveling. Just like, ugh. And I think it's supposed to snow all day today, so it's not like, I feel like there's not an end in sight. It's quite the welcome back. I did just get home from Hawaii Sunday morning. So, yeah. Like everything's closed. My husband's work closed early Monday. They're closed today, and they're closing tomorrow as well. My work is technically closed. I don't go back to work till Friday night, but in my department we don't get snow days because I work in the inpatient department, and you know, we can't just like have the patients just figure it out themselves. So but we do have like an administrative offices and an outpatient, so we take care of patients in their homes as well, and that's closed. So, but hopefully it'll settle down a little bit. My husband did go out in his truck, and even then he had a hard time getting around. All right, kids, so I'm going to show you the first two rows. It's all the mattes. I'm running out of room there. So they're absolutely gorgeous, so pigmented and just delicious feeling. So excited to get into this. Let's see, do the shimmers in this part. So Hawaii. Let's see, we flew in Sunday. Got there Sunday afternoon about 3:30-ish. My sister met us at the airport. We picked up the car. We last time we visited, we were just able to use my sister's car. I'm doing a horrible job swatching as per usual. Actually, no. See, you can see those. Okay. The purple's a little off center, but not too bad for me anyway. But her cars were super little, so with her and my husband, with all of us, it would have been like 5 people, and it just wouldn't have worked out. So we got a car, and like I reserved like a full-size sedan, so like a Toyota Camry, which is what I have, which I thought it would be nice to get, because then I know how to drive it because I have one. But they didn't have any in stock or any in that grade, so we got a free upgrade and we got a BMW, so we got a Beamer. So that was kind of fun, even though it was like, my husband called it a space car, and it was like too fancy for me, but my husband did like 99% of the driving. I drove for like, I think half an hour, maybe if that, which is fine by me. I don't mind. I'm gonna do 2 looks. I think I'm gonna do like greenish base look, and then like more of a purple base look. So we did all that, and then we went out to Ko'olina, which is, I'm not exactly sure how far away it is from Honolulu. Probably took us less than half an hour to get there. Ko'olina is it's a place, it's a town. But it has like 4 resorts there. I think it's 4, it might be more or less. But like the Disney resort is there. But all the beaches are public in Hawaii, so they don't like have a monopoly on the beaches there. It's a really nice place to, I think, like swim, because what it is it's 4 lagoons, so you're not getting like the direct ocean waves and stuff. So it's not rough. So it's really nice. And even though it's like a touristy place, I feel like it's not crowded. We've never been to Waikiki, but that's how I feel that would be. My sister is like, no, let's not go to Waikiki. It's just too touristy. So we have never been, and I'm totally fine with that. So this is the color King's Room, which is that one right there. We met up with Stone, which is like, we'll go with family friend. Him and my sister dated for quite a long time, like much longer than like me and my husband have been together. They're not together anymore, but they're, you know, really good friends, and he's a really good friend of the family and stuff. So we met up with him. It was actually funny because my husband was like, it's gonna be so sad we won't be able to see Stone. And I was like, I think we're gonna see Stone, because I knew they were still friends even though they weren't together anymore. So, and my husband wasn't just surrounded by chicks the whole time. Poor guy. So we met him there. We like were on the beach a little bit. We didn't really go. I like got my feet wet, but we didn't go in. We were gonna watch the sunset, but it was pretty cloudy. They're just getting out of like their rainy season, and actually it did rain. I think every day we were there, but not a ton really. Or if it did rain a lot at one time, it was like for just a few minutes. It wasn't. Dang it! I forgot. I was doing 2 looks, so we're gonna wipe that one away. One of these days, I'm gonna figure out how to talk and do my makeup. So it was pretty cloudy, so we didn't really ever get to see any like sunsets or anything, which was kind of a bummer, but it's okay. We hung out at Ko'olina for a little bit. We had dinner there. It's this restaurant that we went to before, and I'll be honest, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like great, and it was very expensive because it is, you know, the touristy part, and definitely the people who live in Ko'olina are definitely rich. So we had dinner, and we just like went back to my sister's apartment. So at my sister's apartment, so she works for she's a teacher. She works for a school, and it's a private school, like a private Christian school, and they have an apartment building, and like a lot of the staff live there for, I don't know if they live there for free or like a discounted rate or exactly how it works. But there is a apartment there, like a studio type apartment. that can be reserved for family and friends too, but priority goes to like family of employees. So me and my husband, so it's like a studio apartment, so they have like that bed that comes out of the wall. Is that a Murphy bed? I'm not 100% sure, but they have that, and then they have like a couch futon, which is where my mom slept, and then my sister Sarah slept with my sister. So that's cool. So we saved quite a bit of money like doing that. And I don't remember what we did Monday. Like, I can't think of it. And so we're gonna go in with that color I can't pronounce, Willino Palace. I don't remember, but Tuesday is when we went to Sea Life Hawaii, which is like this like sea life park basically, and me and my husband and Celine did like a dolphin encounter. It wasn't swim with the dolphins, like we didn't actually go swimming with them, but we were in the water with one. There was a couple groups going at the same time, and we got to touch it and like feed it and do tricks with it. And that was super cool. I have swam with the dolphins before in Florida, but it's still cool. Like, it's definitely one of those things that's not like, I don't know, maybe if you do it every single day, like you're a dolphin trainer, maybe I'd be like, okay, whatevs. But definitely twice is not enough to be like, it's not that amazing, because it was. My sister at first was like, oh, it's a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, you know, if that's what's holding you back, I'll pay for it. It'll be your birthday present. Her birthday is in April, so she decided to do it, and she's like, I'm so glad I did it. She's like, you know, these opportunities come up, and I just think, oh, yeah, whatever. And then I do it, and I'm like, why did I not think this was a big deal? I'm just going in with some setting powder to kind of like diffuse the color a little bit, settle it down some. All right, so I got the mats down. I feel like I look a little crazy. I'm sure I'll look better. Maybe not. But these mats blended together really nicely, laid down nicely. They're super pigmented. I will say, if you are not a color girl or a bright look girl, this probably will not be the palette for you, because it is so pigmented and it is such bright colors. But I am, and I love it so far. I have quite a decent amount of Nomad palettes, and I have found that they have really good quality. I really enjoy them. We're going to go in with Royal Orb. I think we're going to kind of do the sides, and then we're going to do Imperial Crown in the middle there. Gosh, what else did we do Tuesday? Because that was in the morning. Gosh, I feel bad. Don't remember everything. Oh, that's the one time that it really, really rained, when we were like in the middle of doing our like dolphin encounter. It just started to like downpour towards the end. Well, I went over the whole lid. I didn't save room for the yellow, but we'll just put it on top anyway, because okay, only one eye, Kristen, get it together. So, but we were in the water anyway. I will say it was, I don't want to say it's cold, because like it's cold here, but it was definitely cooler. Felt a lot cooler than it did before when we went, which was kind of nice for like doing activities, because when we went in August and it was warmer, it was also very, very humid, and it was like go outside and you're already like drenched. So all right, so that is the final look for that side. It is gorgeous. Let me grab my mascara. All right, and we're gonna do a purpley look for the next one. We went to some botanical gardens. There was one we went to last time where, like, at the end there was a waterfall and then like a pool at the bottom of the waterfall. Probably it might have been man-made, that you can go swimming in. We didn't do that this time. By the time we like had time to do it, we were all just like walked out and adventured out a little bit. We just wanted to like chill. And it was kind of crowded. Like, it was cool to do, but it was one of those things like, yeah, it was kind of crowded, you know. All right, so I think we're gonna use this column here of Buckingham Palace, the ballroom, and St. Edward's Crown, and then Royal Treasure here. You know, we also just like sat on the beach some. And then Wednesday, it was supposed to snow. I don't think it snows in Hawaii. It was supposed to rain all day. So that was like our like shopping day that we planned. And went to all the TJ Maxxes. There's 4, I believe. That was it was like better than my Marshalls, but I didn't really like find any like crazy things that like blew my mind, but that was some cool stuff. We did find like some leftover Valentine's Day stuff, and there was a Chewbacca that had like a heart headband, the heart with like the arrow, or not heart, like a headband, but it had like an arrow through it, like a heart, and it had like a letter to Han, and I thought that was really cute. I wanted to get it for my mom, but it was pretty big. It was probably like 2 feet. Probably wasn't gonna fit on a carry-on, so my mom. So oh gosh, okay, this is on me. I went a little too crazy, but I can fix it, probably. I can wash it off. It's not stained on. We got my mom a wheelchair because she has a hard time walking for long distances. She doesn't have any like diagnosis, but you know, she worked as a nurse's assistant for, I don't know, forever. So just wore on her body, so she just has a hard time like getting around. Hurts her back to walk for too long, so we got her a wheelchair. And my sister, a coworker of hers, had one from her son, had like an accident, and she just had it. He's okay now. So we borrowed that, and I think it was the first TJ Maxx we went to. We were like standing close to the front of the store. I think it was just me and my husband, and she comes like walking up with the wheelchair, like she wasn't rolling it, she's like walking with her feet with like this little frying pan, and we're like, did you find something you liked, Mom? And she's like, oh yeah, this is non-stick and it's oven safe, and it's only $13, and I can never find them for that cheap. It was just funny. It was like, that's her souvenir that she brought home, was a frying pan. It was just, then it was like, where are we gonna put this frying pan? And my husband's like, I don't know if they'll let us put it could be a weapon. I'm like, well, anything could be a weapon, really, if you really wanted it to be. But my sister had a checked bag and she put it in there, so crisis diverted. Mom got her frying pan. It was just funny. And then Wednesday, so my sister's a teacher, and know, as teachers be, even though she does work for a private school, she doesn't make a ton of money. I think I'm gonna use my finger. So she waitresses like, I'll say 2 or 3 days a week at this Indian restaurant in Honolulu. She actually lives in a town called Eva Beach, which is like 20-25 miles away from Honolulu. And Wednesday night, because the last TJ Maxx was in Honolulu, we went there for dinner, and we just kind of did it like family style. We ordered like, well, Celine ordered for us. She ordered like an appetizer tray and like different breads, not just naan, like there was something else. I can't remember the name of it. And then some different entrees just for us to share. It was so good. We do have an Indian restaurant in the town I live, and it's good, but I think they had to like Caucasian it down a lot to fit their clientele, because we are a very white place, very meat and potatoes kind of vibe, very old west. So it's still great, but yeah, I definitely could tell the difference, and it was good to try like probably more authentic Indian food. Just like every day by like 6 or 7 we were just like beat, so we went back to the apartment and chilled. All right, so that is that one. It's a little messier, but that's my own fault. It's still blended really nicely. Really enjoy the shimmers. I think I like this side more though, I'm gonna say. Just, I don't know. That St. Edward's crown just, it's probably me. I didn't put glitter glue down, I think, on this side. It just didn't seem to pop as well, so that's probably my fault. I mean, it's all my fault. This formula is amazing, so yeah, those are my 2 looks. I'm super stoked about having this palette. I really love Nomad, just for a lot of reasons. Not only do they make really good eyeshadows, really good products, and you can tell that they really put a lot of love into it. They also send PR to a lot of smaller influencers, like people who just have like maybe 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers, you know, who probably don't get a lot of PR. They send PR to them, which I think is really, really cool, really awesome. They also, like every palette, I believe, has like a charity that part of the proceeds go to. This one is, we are proud to support UNESCO World Heritage Center that protects and preserves precious heritage sites around the world. So that's really cool. Especially Royal Europe. I mean, they colonized a lot of places, so to help protect the heritage of the places. I always gotta churn something controversial. But that is the looks. I love it. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, I love the looks that I made. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. There should be a giveaway video coming out very shortly after this one, within a day or 2, I'm thinking. And for my 50 subscribers, I'm actually getting pretty close to 75, so it shouldn't be far after that. We'll have 75, and then hopefully 100, and maybe someday like 1,000, you know. We'll see. I don't know if 1,000 people want to put up with me that much, but you don't actually have to watch. Just subscribe. I'll still be happy. Alright guys, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Pick up this palette. There's tons of codes out there because they do a lot of PR. I will I think I used the Brutally Honest Beauty for this one. I do try to kind of like rotate the influencers codes that I use just so everybody gets a little bit from me, just so I'm kind of spreading the love out a little bit. But there are several out there. If you're watching this video, you probably know a couple of them, but I will try to link to add a few of those coupon codes below. Also, if you just Google it, a lot of times you'll find them too. So, all right, guys. Oh, I believe this was $52 or $54. I should have double checked that, but it was $52 or $54 before the coupon codes or the affiliate codes. So, all right, guys, I've rambled enough. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you later. Bye, kids.